Today I feel my age. I don't, I just, I'm tired, but like in a hungover kind of way, except I'm not hungover from anything, but I just woke up and I couldn't get up all day. But then I did get up. I washed my hair. I turned on the new, like, I got my old lady, look at it. I got my old lady sweater on. I'm not like, I don't want to say I'm freaked out. I'm just frustrated twofold. Obviously, always the haircut. But the color, I don't understand why the color looks like it does. Ouch, hold on. Let's run it back. Because now it look funny. The color look funky. I like that sweater in theory, but I can't take it back to the store. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. None of this is going to be edited out. Remember how I said I didn't know what I was doing? Ow. Well, here I am. I don't know why I keep. I don't know why I feel the need to constantly put on a jacket. Maybe because I'm trying to hide my aunt arms. Auntie arms. I haven't been thinking about anything except school starts literally on Monday, and today is Saturday. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want school to start. I want to stay on break. I want to keep chilling. But it's time to do big grown up things. Like, maintain a routine is so boring. But you have to maintain a routine. That's how you, like, make it through life with confidence and success. Everybody always. I'm a quitter in that I will quit things if you reach the end of the road for that thing. I'm not gonna I say that, but then here we are once again in this cycle of madness. But my point being, it's okay to quit things is what I learned. However, the inclination to quit things is a lot less strong or enticing when you're disciplined in certain ways or when you experience discipline. Like, yes, there's a quitting stage, but you quit further down the road when you understand structure and discipline. I don't know how to describe it because I'm not like, I live like a rock star. I've lived like a rock star. This literally in 2025, I lived in like 6 different cities. And then I was like, oh my God, remember I used to sing a different city every night, and then that was my life. I literally traveled where I was in a different city every night. It was fun, but that shit gets exhausting. So I'm trying to settle down, but like the idea of settling makes me, I told y'all the whole tip, because like we already know, like, they start sending bombs, they kidnapping people, it's getting real. And I keep saying, I really care about this particular thing because Venezuela is like right there. Like, if you live like Alabama, like Texas, Mississippi, like them. Point being, I don't know what the point is because I'm so tired. Today I feel tired. Now, hold on now, because I did start cleaning up because we got to make sure like the week starts strong. We got to have a clean room. all the devices are charged, a fresh organization, like de-dusting. We just have to. I watched Mary Poppins, and I did it. This song used to put me to sleep because Mary Poppins is a movie from. Mary Poppins is a movie that was distributed in the 60s, but it's set in like the early 1900s. Like, what did he say? An Englishman in 1910. So that movie put me to sleep a lot. But I watched it, and it's so beautiful. And Julie Andrews singing Feed the Birds, like, I have to watch The Sound of Music. Everybody talks about it's a Nazi movie, which I vaguely remember Nazis. The thing about A Sound of Music is I've seen the movie, but it's one of those movies I never wanted to watch. I was forced to watch. And then the last time I watched it was an adaptation when Carrie Underwood was doing the live on, what was it, ABC, when they used to do lives, like the television lives. But it was the night that my sister was giving birth. So, drama. But Feed the Birds a tuppence. It's just like a melody that's stuck in my head, and I'm like, oh, that's so beautiful. I feel like I haven't listened to music in a long time. And so watching that movie and then getting that beautiful medley stuck in my head is like, ah, I love being alive and being a person. Like, that's just what it is. Getting ready for school is the point. Getting ready to like really lock in on a routine. I haven't done a routine. I haven't done a challenge. I haven't done any of that in so long. Well, it hasn't even been long. Like, last year was just so intense. And I don't even usually count the years bookend to bookend, like Jan 1 to December 31. But this week I did. Like, this week I really thought about it in those terms. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. 2025, I lived every single day. And that's the whole point. Because what has been achieved is, I can't talk about it because people will think I'm crazy. And to some degree, I am crazy. I am crazy because I'm sitting in a basement talking to myself. Alone, alone, alone. And that's all I got. And that's all she wrote. What was I talking about? Who knows? That's the point. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where I'm going. And so instead of spiraling into all of those thoughts, I've established a routine. But that is so boring. Just the thought of a routine is so boring. It's making me lose my train of thought. But that's all I was talking about was a goddamn routine. The school starts next week, which means I'm about to be on a routine. And that means I have to be an adult. And adult is usually fun. But this time, adult's not fun because it's kids. And when there's kids around, you gotta be serious. And I just feel like... Why do y'all bring kids around? The funniest thing about my hair, every time I'm just looking at it, it's just always been, I keep putting my hands because I need to show off my rings. It's just always been fine. Like, I've never had thick hair. But because it's coily, people will call it nappy. And that's just, I mean, that's racist. Everything's racist. You know, my favorite thing about, like, just watching people interact with the world, because, like, the conversation of race, it's never going to go away because of how society obviously fundamentally functions. But, like, just like white people, it's just, they're just so funny. And I was thinking about Emma Vigeland, because I every time I tune into the Majority Report, I'm like, oh my god, she's so annoying, because she's always like, that's racist. Like, everything she says is calling something racist, but it's true. Like, she's never wrong. It's just funny because it's like, yes, quite literally everything is racist. But you just look at the world, like, we just be dropping bombs and that don't feel crazy to people. Don't even get me started. I'm not going to get started because I'm stopping now. Every day except for Wednesday.